Hello dear people, this is the second part of Dot Paint and Mandala with me using school tools, and in case you haven't watched it, I'm going to link the first part of this video series in the description below. And now it's time to continue with our dot painting. So we have done the basic guidelines yesterday, and we also started creating dots, and hopefully you have done the full circles, and now it's time to do the fourth row. And I just wanted to tell you that not only in these times do you need to wash your hands, especially before sitting down to draw or paint, but it is always advisable, and not only for hygienic reasons, but what I have experienced was that if I didn't wash my hands, the natural oils from my hand smeared onto the paper. And what happened was that when I wanted to go over an area that I've touched already with paint, it wouldn't sink, it wouldn't lay nicely, the paper wouldn't absorb the paint so well because of the oils. So that's why before you sit down to draw or to paint, just wash your hands. And I know that there is a technique a lot of people do, is just to use a tissue paper and put it on the surface where you put your hands. But yeah, you know, it's just more hygienic, and it's also better for you and for everyone else to just wash your hands with soap and water. And now I am doing the fourth row with the pink color. The color choice is absolutely up to you. It's your choice. And what we do now is just, just to try to continue with the dots and try to make them round and try to make them similar size. But if it's not, don't worry about it. It's not a necessity, and it's going to look beautiful when you are done, and no one will recognize that like one of them looks a little bit different from the other. And after all, it is handmade, it is hand painted, so that's what makes it unique and beautiful. So let's get on to the next one, which I'm going to paint with this purple color, purplish reddish color. Yeah, it's purple. So as you can see, yesterday it might not have looked like it, but now it really starts to show how many dots we have, and that how it makes it very, very pretty and interesting that each row has different sizes of dots. And we will go even further today, which I'm going to show you in a minute. So these are actually turned out to be both pretty large size dots, which is going to be very, very interesting when we start to do some patterns in between. So let's just create another row and then I will show you what I'm up to. So let's go back to this light turquoisey color, which I love. There. So as you can see, even the distance that I'm leaving between two dots differs from row to row. For example, here there is a very tiny space in between. Here is even tinier, and here I leave quite a big space. And after we are done with this row, I'm going to show you what you can do even further to make it even more exciting and vibrant, and what will eventually make it like a giant, beautiful piece. Okay, so now we are done with our 6th row, and now I'm going to show you what I normally do to make it exciting. So I'm going to actually use this dark purple because I haven't been able to make this very light. It looks like black, which I'm not too happy about. I almost never use black. If I can avoid it, I love black, but I love more like I love a black background, because then, you know, that's just an immense amount of possibility to make it colorful, but I just don't like black dots. So what I have done is, there is a dot here and a dot there, and on the upper corner in between, I placed a small purple dot, and I'm going to do that with the next one. And the one after that, and you can just keep going all around. There, which makes it like a, you know, it's just a natural pattern. It's symmetric, it's beautiful, it's exciting. So I'm going to take this other purple, the lighter one, and I'm gonna place it on the bottom side, on the other side of the dots. And I try to make it, you know, the same size, but obviously they are not exactly the same, just like I have done it before. And let's see what other color I have, I'm going to go in with this teal color and put tiny dots in between. So I have the space to put 3 dots in between, but if you don't, that's okay. So there, now you can see it's beginning to be a little bit more exciting, a little bit more beautiful. I can hardly contain myself to keep going, but I will see you tomorrow, and I hope that you loved this mandala so far. And if you have any question or if you have any difficulties, please let me know so I can show you what I do to help, or how to manage if you have any difficulties at all. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!